Communication. Communication's real important in a marriage. And so when we read a while ago, 1 Peter chapter 3 and verse 7, it says, dwell with your wife according to understanding. And this is one of the reasons why. Did you know that people communicate differently? Did you know that women communicate differently than men do? Now, it would help you if you, there's all kinds of things out there that tell you how different people respond to different things. There's the 5 love languages. There are people that respond to words of affirmation. That would be me. There are people that respond to acts of service. That is, you do things without being told. Others respond to physical touch. Actually, I've got them written down here. Affirmation, quality time, gifts, acts of service, and physical touch. Now, I am probably the most blessed man on the planet in that my wife operates in all 5 of those. And we get to play a little game every morning of guess which one I'm in today. And so the physical touch one is, that can be times where she just needs physical touch. And then there are other days, don't you dare touch me. And you've got to figure out what's going on, because this is like, hey, I just came up with this. Being married is like playing whack-a-mole. That little dude pops up and you think, I got it. Whack, and it's down and gone and popped up. That's what it's like. And sweet menopause. Don't even get me on menopause. That's like you get a whole new wife. When that should be like number 6 on there should be hormones. That'll be. And then there's another one that you were telling me about. That what's what? Clifford the Big Red Dog. We have Clifford the Big Red Dog in there in the bookstore. We have this little children's book that's really. Is that what you're saying? Cliff. Well, what does Clifford the Big Red Dog have to do with it? Nothing. Clifton Strengths Finder. A lot of schools and businesses give this to their employees to find what. We did some teaching on this also. We call it the motivational gifts. It's things that motivate you. Well, do y'all remember a few weeks ago I told y'all about our honeymoon from hell? Y'all remember that? Yeah. I know you don't like me to refer to that. It wasn't you. You weren't that part. You were the paradise, heavenly part of the honeymoon. It was those stinking gnats that was, and the over 100-degree heat. So we go in our, as I mentioned to you, Beth already was living in our apartment. She'd already gotten the apartment, 767 J Montclair Road, Birmingham, Alabama, at the foot of Baptist Montclair. And I was living on Highland Drive over by off of Highland Avenue near the golf course. And so we go on our honeymoon, and we couldn't get the bridal suite because there was a couple down there that weren't even married that had the bridal suite. Scandal had hit the Regency Inn in Kissimmee, Florida. I came back and told her all about it because I played tennis with the guy. So but ours was, it had a king size bed and a little kitchenette thing and stuff like that. This was right after the microwave had been invented. Yeah. So and so we go back home to our apartment. Well, in our apartment, in our bedroom was a double bed. On our honeymoon, we had a king size bed. Okay, in our apartment, Beth has been sleeping on a double bed. Well, as you can tell, she's not a very large person. It was plenty big for her. But now there's 2 people in it. And so, our very first night in our apartment together, we're laying there. And all of a sudden, she bumps up against me. Because one of hers is touch. So I scoot over. And And when she sleeps, she has to be touching. I don't know if it happened in her childhood. I don't know if she watched a bad movie. You know, they came from Mars. I don't know. I don't know what it was. But something where she needs that security of just touching. So I roll over on my side. Now I'm looking down at the floor. I can't go any further. So this went on for about a week. And finally one night, I was teetering on the brink. Y'all know what I mean? I mean, if the sheets had shifted, I'd have been in the floor. She's sound asleep. I'm telling you, she's doing this. She's not doing this consciously. And I mean, now if I want to, just for fun, I can lead her all around the bed. So we don't have a double bed anymore, I'm glad to say. Thank you, Jesus. That's right. We have 2 king-size beds pushed together. No, we don't. So I'm looking at the floor, and so I get up. And I go around and I get in the other side of the bed. Well, that threw her off. So she woke up the next morning, and she was not happy with me. She could not believe that I had done that. And it was one of the best night's sleeps that I'd had. I mean, all right, keep getting. And back then I was really hot natured, you know, and so I'd get hot, and the reason that she is because she was embarrassed, not because I had done anything wrong. But people respond differently, and so you have got to learn how your spouse responds.